Okay, hey there, Aquarius. This is Kim, here to give you all your next 3-day messages. And I just want to add, if there is some kind of interference or frequency that you hear, like a radio frequency, I think it is my headphones, and I am replacing those for better quality for the sound. So I hope it's all right, or that it will be all right for you. If it's not that, then I have no idea what's causing it. So I'm gonna try. Well, let's see. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. Know that they are always for your Most High. If you're interested in a private reading, the information's in the description box below. They are pre-recorded videos, and you get a private video link. Make sure you put in the notes section at checkout what you want to ask in the reading. Something's taking a minute. What is taking a minute? Okay. Something here's taking a minute. The medallion, the hunter, the shadow. What in the world? What in the world? Okay, so, the medallion is about something passed on, something passed along to you. Sometimes it can be an actual, like a locket, some piece of jewelry. It can be something like that that's passed down to you, or it can be a spiritual gift or an ability that is passed down to you. When you see the medallion, you have like the support of your ancestors here for sure. The shadow. Whoa, what is the shadow about? The shadow is about something that is being denied, right? We have to know our shadow in order to bring it to the light. What is the shadow? And the hunter here, about what your focus is, where your focus is at, maybe like where your attention is at. So what is the shadow? Is it sometimes it's like the part of ourselves that we are denying, or an aspect of ourselves. Could be even inner child work here. You're going to have to let me know a little bit more on this shadow here, Spirit. Can we get... Yeah, let's get... I've got a different set of cards that kind of work well for stuff like this. Certainly where your attention goes. But I did get a message a few days ago for you all. I think it was for you all. That if you're in some sort of dynamic, twin flame dynamic, that somebody's going to be like chasing you or really... focused on you, and that can definitely mean that. I'm just focused here, I don't know why, but on the shadow. I think it's the only thing that it's like having an issue trying to figure out what is it. What is the shadow aspect? So what is it here? Consumption. The void. Okay. All right, that's what it is. Okay, so it is what they're saying the shadow is when we have a void, or we perceive a void. So this is usually something that is can be like traced back to our childhood. Something that we felt like we needed but didn't receive. It can be emotional, or it could be something physical, but there's usually like this empty void, and we spend a lot of our lives trying to fill up that void with something that we consume, right? Consumption. Something that we consume. We try to fill it up when there's something here that void feeling is trying to tell you, besides masking it, or trying to cover it up, or trying to pretend that it doesn't exist. Like trying to pretend that there's a need that's not being met, but we're not wanting to admit, either look at it. Instead, we'd rather fill up the void with something different or something else. And this can even be consuming something just for sheer distraction, not wanting to confront what it feels like to sit in the void, where that is a place where there's no actual answer. There's no actual anything. It is the everything and nothingness, but we're sitting in the nothingness. So that's what we get to know, is no attachments, there's no filling it up. Okay, So that's what the shadow is. It's whatever we're trying to fill the void up with. There's a feeling of being alone that I'm picking up from that. A feeling of being alone or feeling alone. Let's give more messages here for Aquarius. And so there's this energy here that I'm picking up on of part of filling up this void for some people is not direct in its mechanics. So it's not, so there could be like an overworking, right? So like overly consuming something. So it could be overworking, overly focused on one aspect of our life. It's somehow, because it's somehow making up for this void, or it's somehow filling it up, you see? Light. Solar flares. Yeah, we do have major changes right now too. By the way, major changes going on. A lot of solar activity. Look, you have something really good, I feel like, for you. That's for you. That's destined for you. It's gonna be like your golden hour. So yeah, that's when the sunlight is infused in the air before the sun rises, and then right after it sets, when there's still that light in the air, and it makes all those beautiful colors. That's the golden hour. It's the time that you want to come out and look at everything. So I have this selective shield, I have solar flares, and I have taking flight. What I was going to say is you have something really good prepared for you to take flight, for you to have a major success in your life. They're still wanting you to be very protective, selective of your own energy, who you let in. So if there are other energies, for example, if there are other energies that are causing some problems or some issues with you, say like if you're in a workplace and there's other people with they're the ones causing some issue or problem, I can see that something with the energy, it could be consuming, all consuming, or being on the mind more than I think. And I think that's also part of what the shadow is not letting something consume you too much. Okay. And not letting it get into that space where you're supposed to have like peace and meditative bliss here in the void, not letting something else consume you. Other people's opinions, the other people's actions. So have that selective shield. Like I said, we're in solar cycle 25 right now, so we're at the middle of it, and that is the peak of the activity. So you are going to see a lot of solar flares. I think they're preparing for some big ones here, or at least when I was watching Stefan Burns, that's what he was saying, is that the sun is doing some, and the whole like universe right now is doing some really extraordinary things. So there is a lot of shifting in the energy, and there's this feeling of Aries too, right? Where we're in this season of, I want to get something done. We're definitely noticing any kind of roadblocks, challenges that have been in our way, and we're wanting to just push right past them. It's like we're very goal oriented or focused, but so that we're also focused then here on what are those things that have been stopping us from moving forward. So you're going to have a lot of energy given to you. That card represents all of that energy that could be directed into one spot. So they're saying to best direct the energy when it comes in. Don't let it fall into the shadow where it's consuming you too much. or getting into that trap of trying to fill up the void with something to take our mind off of what the void is actually about. So you have the golden hour, you have something good here that's going to be very successful. Take flight. Solar flares can definitely be doing some activations on your DNA, turning on things, you know, giving you strength. Yeah, you'd have major strength and confidence at this time with that solar flare and the strength card. I think you're going to be, especially when you take flight, when you take flight, right? This card is about getting your wings. So when you take flight or you have a major success here, your confidence is already here. That's what I'm trying to say. It's here before you even take flight. So direct that energy, or direct all of that confident, focused energy. Two of Cups. And Two of Pentacles. Looks like you all have a decision when it comes to that. I did say the Hunter can also be somebody, and it's some sort of dynamic with you where sometimes it's one person kind of chasing the other. I don't personally like that dynamic, but I do know that it happens with a lot of people. And so there could be this person wanting to chase you now. That could be this Two of Cups, and then you having a decision to make, right? The Two of Pentacles. A decision, taking a risk on something, possibly taking a risk. Or do you decide to shield yourself from this person? That's also your option, right? Free will here. Free will. What else do you want to let them know? The Eight of Wands. Good news. And the Ace of Wands. Great news. Eight of Wands says changes in the air, and it's talking about good news coming to you. Some people get this card when there's going to be like a sale of a house or a big closing cost. Like if sales are your thing, I just always see that communication going back and forth. Maybe even social media. Some type of communication that comes in, and it's like, okay, maybe I am between two realities, but what I'm going towards is going to be really good. And the Ace of Wands opening up. This is like outside of ourselves, right? A portal outside of ourselves. It's a pathway where there's passion, and you know, we're feeling like, yeah, this is where I want to go. This is where I want to go to get inspired. This also can be Cupid's arrow coming in, or communication from someone that you love. Lots of passion with the Ace of Wands, right? Lots of passion. Use my other deck. This other one has them all mixed. Reversals. Uh-oh. And apparently another... I didn't mean to have another card here, but whoa. What is that one? Seven of Swords. It was hiding. Seven of Swords, hiding, which is a card of deception or something being hidden. Tell me more about the choice or the decision here. Page of Pentacles, upright. About what to invest in for your new season. Now, Page of Pentacles in this deck is about a person that receives good news about money. And so this could be information that somebody is going to invest in you, or that you're being given a gift, a certain amount of money. Where to put it to, that's the decision. Where to put this money to. Do I invest this? Do I maybe learn a new skill? Where's it going? Tell me more about this. Because it looks fortunate. You know, Wheel of Fortune was upright. Looks fortunate. Looks like good luck. Like the wheel is spinning for you. Tell me more about making a good decision and something you're going to invest in. Say you're really focused at this time. Five of Wands in the reverse. Very focused. And I guess like Ganesha, we're just mowing down our obstacles and challenges. Even other types of competition, or other people that have been very competitive. If there was somebody that felt like they were competing for you, with a person, you know, in a relationship. I think the focus is on you. I definitely see that with this Hunter card, that the focus is on you, not other people or not other distractions. And maybe that's a confirmation for you too, if you came to this reading wanting to know if somebody else was like being distracted by other people. I don't think so. And I think that your focus is really good where it needs to be. You may even beat some people out here or win some sort of competition. Maybe good news regarding a job or achieving this money. Oh, I have the Tower in the reverse. Something you did has caused or is overted a Tower moment. So something you've done, I don't know what you've done. I just saw 15:55 on the timer. So some kind of initiative that you took for big changes in your life, it stopped this Tower from being a big, full, sudden collapse. It's averted. You're successful. Tower is averted. There's that Seven of Swords, and here's the Page of Swords. But in this, okay, in this deck, in this particular card, it is the Pulp Tarot, by the way. This person has ideas, like for their work-related ideas, and she's trying to keep her ideas, like the swords, in a safe and away from others that could possibly steal her ideas. And I think it might mean that for sure with you, because the Page of Swords also, I just see somebody being very clever and getting ideas from here, there, and everywhere, right? So be protective. I get this Knight of Wands. Here's another confirmation for like a twin flame or a soulmate energy that's super focused on you. And I have you super focused on something here regarding your prosperity and creating like new fortunate site. Like I only want good news. That's what I feel like is, you know what? I only want good news right now. I had enough of everything else. I've avoided some disasters, right? I've avoided something that could have been really bad. And I want, from here on out, I want some good news. Oh, and I beat my demons too. And you're with victory too. Yeah, you have victory. Six of Wands, you have victory. You have a major achievement here because you beat your demons. And that's not a little, I don't say that lightly. Our demons can be our shadow side, where we had been holding on to attachments or vices to keep us filling up that place that we call the void, right? Well, you beat that energy, and it's going to be kind of known to all what you've accomplished and what you were able to overcome. Some of you all have really overcome a very challenging relationship too here in the recent past. It was something really not good. It feels like somebody could have had like them themselves could have had some kind of breakdown. Because this person's energy I'm feeling is like it could have been a Tower, and that's not for all of you all. It's for the people that got out of a very controlling relationship with someone whose mind was not steady or stable. You got away from that. You got away from the arguing or the fighting too. Death card in the reverse. There's still something here that is going to be wrapped up. There's still something here that's closing out. And really, you can look at death in the reverse as like a rebirth now. Rebirth time for yourself. Time to put the heartache behind. Three of Swords. The past heartache. The past situation that hurt us. Or even if there were three or more, you know, in some type of situation where they betrayed you, and that was consuming. If that energy of like how that could happen, the hurt from it was all consuming. That's another message here about that's wrapping up. That's closing out. What are they curious about here? So I feel like this reading is kind of, here at the end, been all over the place because I'm getting different stories. Hierophant. So you may have news or information coming in about the Hierophant, about a commitment, about a person that maybe wants to take it to the next level with you. And it can be also that, you know, the Most High is guiding somebody to you. Happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold soon. Contract. Look at the fine print. Don't assume because something could be hidden. So make sure you're checking really well. Checking details. Checking the fine print. And don't assume that somebody may be reaching out to others or involved with others here. If that fell into that 5 of Wands reverse, you know. Expect communication coming, definitely with that 8 of Wands too. Telephone, connection, communication, getting through, reaching out. The headache, the illness, or the dis-ease. It does say a body signal or something that maybe need your self-care or need you to pay attention to it. If something feels off, of course, go to, you know, your doctor if you feel like something's really off, but know that there are definitely huge energy shifts and changes we're going through right now too. I do think everybody's feeling kind of weird right now. Eyeglasses, another card about looking, and it's a 7 too. This is about that strategy of make sure you're not missing something here. Evaluate your options, seeing clearly. What is that about? And another 7 on the bottom. Kerosene, aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determined, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful. Spirit, what are these, the eyeglasses and the fine print trying to talk about? Trying to let you know, okay, so for some of you all, it's a court situation that you were worried about because I have despair or issues with finding a job or something like that turned in the reverse. So something goes really good when it comes to an official matter, taxes, court, something like that. Yeah, okay, so be making sure that we're looking at these papers or the information that's coming through. I see that as being very fortunate and maybe leading to your great fortune too. Okay, so a big win. Keep your focus, and it looks like everything's going really good. That's what I have for you all. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button if you'd like to help me out, please. And sending you love and light. Bye.